ceiling. If they ain't with it, let them know. Fall back quick, I'ma let you go. I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket, start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back.
That inspires.
Season 2 of NBA 2K24 is blasting off, featuring Victor Wembanyama.
Dominate the My Team courts with his 90 overall free agent card at level 1. There's another dominant big man available at level 40, but we'll have more My Team later in this episode.
In my career, there's new artwork and decorations in the neighborhood and the city. So take a second to enjoy the new scenery. For rewards, the Season 2 Base Pass includes new options for jump shot meters, emotes, release animations, apparel, and more.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Chet Holmgren out there with Tatum, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Doncic, and it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
This has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Baseline J on the way, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Doncic finds Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Holmgren. Hey, yo, right there. Some solid defense from Ingram. Quick start here for the East All-Stars in this one. Pulls it from the elbow. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss. The way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Doncic passes to Holmgren. Back to Doncic. Down low. And that jump by Holmgren.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Wembanyama against Jokic. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star Week as well.
Now here's Tatum. And that jump by Holmgren.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Houdini, it's good from long range. Houdini's got 11 points.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Tatum, that's for 2. Again, the West All-Stars.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Jokic kicks to Doncic. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. Again, the West All-Stars.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight, we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now, here's Doncic. Still yet to score. Some solid defense from Ingram. The East leading by 8. To the inside. Here's Houdini. Pass to Wembanyama.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the East All-Stars?
Hey, we're locked into watching some old school basketball here, fellas. Working the post to start it out, playing inside out. Looks like a game plan from back in my time.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Evan Mobley's checked in for Jokic. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Chet Holmgren. Sharp's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Doncic.
Taking the bump, Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the night. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Garland against Henderson. Pass to Houdini. From the wing. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean... He's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Garland, the pass to Tatum. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 10. A shot by Houdini, no good.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
The West trails by 10. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass.
Giannis just doesn't stop working. Plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Here's Houdini. Offensive rebound. The shot will not fall. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the West. Now the pass to Sharp. Passes it to Garland. In the corner, Tatum with it. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out to the right wing. Here's Houdini. Good on the three-point shot. Houdini's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the East All-Stars. Garland surveying the D. Mobley dishes to Garland. Holds it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
1:37 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Houdini. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Feeds to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, that kind of D, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
Here's Houdini. He's got 20. And that one's good, Williamson. And the East leads by 9.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy. You got to start offensively.
Good on the shot. Mobley's got his second basket of the game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Sharp after the made shot from Houdini. Garland, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Shengun's checked in for the East. The West also making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Mobley. And Jalen Green subbed in for Tatum.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Now, here is Smith. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Garland. Here's Green. Clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. Henderson pulls it in.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pulls up on the wing. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the East All-Stars enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Jalen Green is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Barrett, Ed Smith, and it's Jokic in at the 5, home in the paint.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Here is Cunningham. Pulling the basket by Jabari Smith.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Houdini. He has 29. Count the basket.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Up top, Doncic. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Barrett. From 6 feet. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Houdini.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Jokic. Smith outside. Doncic going to work.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside. Time after time.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Green passes to Jokic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Ingram's checked in. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Jason Tatum comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Green. And there's the pass to Holmgren. Screen. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. Jokic, no good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Cunningham. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Outside Tatum. The West again cannot hit.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the call will go against Houdini. That is his first foul of the game. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Giddey's checked in. Evan Mobley's checked in for the West. Mitchell outside.
I got yours.
Hey, pick up Tatum. Get Tatum. I got your help.
From outside the arc. Offensive rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Doncic outside. The feed to Mobley. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Singleton. He's checked in for Houdini.
Timeout. And, you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players.
So it's the East All-Stars. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
They've got Wembanyama. Cunningham is out there with John Morant. Then it's Houdini. And it's Ingram in at the power forward position. That's the fight out there for the East All-Stars.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
The three from Tatum. The three is drilled by Tatum.
A three of his own for Tatum. That is how you respond.
From downtown. And another three from the east.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Doncic dishes to Holmgren. Count it. Doncic has got 9 points.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
The three. And he gets it again. Shot good from Houdini. And the East leads by 17. The West All-Stars with the ball. Doncic passes to Holmgren. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
By Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Launches it. And that one's good. Houdini. Houdini's got 51.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Tatum passes to Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. From deep, Jokic. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3. No good that time. The West trails by 15. Slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum continues to improve as a passer. This is really an example of leadership.
Ingram outside. Good ball movement here by the East. He lobs it. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And that one's good. Houdini.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Doncic kicks to Tatum. Not that one. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And that one's good. Houdini.
And perimeter scoring. I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
On the wing, Mitchell. In the corner, Tatum with it. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Cunningham passes to Houdini. The rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Mitchell wide open. They get it back. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 21 in the game.
Tatum hanging around the basket. Got the board and bucket.
Morant passes to Houdini. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the East leads by 18.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
A nice shot by Tatum.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Houdini. And a miss there on the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Tatum's shot is off. The East leading by 16. Here's Houdini. Non-stop scoring machine here. Hits the three-point bomb.
Wow. Start it. What can you say?
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. You look at Houdini. What a contribution.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Mobley, he's checked in for Jokic. Giannis comes in for Chet Holmgren. Jalen Green's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Doncic. Tatum against Ingram. Back to Garland. Shoots over Henderson. Now the West with the ball. It's an 18-point game. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Holmgren. Doncic out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. Here's Morant. Here's Houdini. Mitchell with it. Pass to Jokic. Now Holmgren kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Tatum.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Love the men. There, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
It's Morant in the corner. Here's Houdini, guarded by Tatum. Here's Doncic. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15–20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Now here's Morant. Ingram kicks to Morant.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant. And here is Doncic. The pass to Antetokounmpo.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now Garland. Left side Tatum. It's blocked. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. On defense, the East All-Stars, they lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Here's Houdini. And here's the West with the ball. And the call will go against Houdini. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're going to have to think about sitting him out. I mean, that's his second foul here in less than a minute.
Barrett kicks to Giannis. Now, here's Barrett. He's covered closely. Barrett's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Here's Houdini. Barrett covering. Green with the ball. Smith right side to the middle. Garland's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Now the West with the ball. Inside. Here's Houdini. Barrett covering. Giannis is there.
Nice job cleaning some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the
you want, what's the point at all? I'm living my best life, got things on the hotline. Yeah, baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue. I'll make up your mind, you ain't gotta